when I heard him say, Mheshimiwa akiingia msimame, I didn't like it. To be honest, I usually like these people to be treated better than that, because they are the ones who really carry the burden of your leadership. And having said that, the first instant that saw you, the things I really liked about you was that humility. I want you to continue with that humility, because we have been in a situation where we've been invited by the governor to his office one time. With all our respect, we went there, tulikuwa na hema kidogo mahali hapo nje, tuliwekwa kwa jua. The guy was in the office. I usually don't shy away from telling leaders the truth. And I mean, if you don't tell you guys the truth, you will never be able to understand what true leadership is. Tuliwekwa kwa jua. The guy is in the office watching us. Kwanza tuchome na jua, you know, our colors change from the brown to black. Alishuka saa, none was there. It was, we were told to come saa 3 asubuhi. The guy came down to speak to us at 12:30. By then, tulikuwa tumechua na jua, and the only shade that is there is where it was. That's not the kind of leadership that we really want. You don't punish the people who have given you that mandate to be the leader to that extent. When I see leaders on our road harassing us, when we are stuck in the traffic, someone is really harassing you with his staff, and you are paying the salaries, that's not the leadership came into it. I beg you to be different, because that's what you promised in a national TV. Please, if anywhere you go, tell your handlers you want to be a better leader. That will give you a point. For me, that is an advice for you. It will really help you. It will not help me. You can still do whatever the others are doing, but at the end of the day, you will judge you badly. So that's one. Coming back to Syokimau, having stayed in that community, and I said our life was quite private, one thing it really pains the people of Syokimau is we pay almost everything which the government is supposed to have done for ourselves. Last month, my brother here who comes from the airport road, they collected 850,000 shillings to fix their road. The very same month, I spent 2 days off my work to stand in the area between Meds and Epco. I'm sure you've used that road today and probably used before. It would have been very bad. That area was so bad in the sense that I spent 450,000 shillings that I've collected from people to fix that road. And that is our life. We do it almost every other day. It really pains when people elect leaders and they don't find those leaders. We have an MCA, and shamefully we have the women in his neighborhood. You never see her, and it really pains. And then someone goes to the national TV and tries to say he's going to do all the roads in Mavoko the next month and fixing it. I stand in the road and fixing this road, and someone brings a board with his picture and someone puts it there. Those things are really painful. Like he said, a few years back we constructed a police station where people were being killed. That police station, I was a chair by the time, we collected 2.8 million shillings in two days to do that police station. 6 years down the line, we don't have a leader who holds our hand, takes us to the office of the president, and makes sure that that place is gazetted as a government facility. Kuna askari. Serikali wanajua kuna askari, lakini hakuna mtu anatusaidia iwe gazetted, kwa sababu sasa hivi tunalipia maji, tunalipia stima, nalipa mafuta ya gari ya serikali. Juzi tuliokota 80,000 shillings kutengeneza gari ya serikali. If we don't do those things, we will not be able to really live, because tutavamiwa, tutasumbuliwa. Why are we doing it? Because there's no one else to do. Where are the leaders we have elected? They are not holding our hands and taking us to these offices. And if you want votes from these people, I'll give you 3 assignments, which I know are very easy for you to do. And when you do that, I'll tell you it will be very easy. And I'm sure it will be something similar from everywhere else. One is, I know you are sitting in the presidential delivery. 4 ministers one time came to check on a project which is going on in Syokimau, Community Road, 7.5 kilometers. That road was supposed to have been finished in December 2010, so 2020. It's by now a whole year and some few months behind schedule. 2 months ago, I led a delegation of team to go to Kera office to ask why are we still stuck with that, even when the ministers came and gave deadline of what was happening. We were told the person who was given the contract doesn't have the capacity. That was in itself wrong. Because once the government issues a contract, the expectation is that guy does. Serikali italipa tuna wakati yake. So that is one problem we are having today. The road is not even done 30% or 40% of whatever it is. Number two, please, I know you can go to Matiangi today and be able to get the gazettement of the Syokimau police post. Please take off that burden of paying the water bill and the electricity bill from that community. It's really paining them when they're already fixing their road. I'm not going to tell you to do the roads because I know the time is quite short. I know you have your day for doing that. And there are those things that you can be able to really fix and do right now. There's a police post, which is a burden to the community, and fast tracking on the community road and trying to tell us what we'll be able to do. And finally, on behalf of the whole of Mavoko people, because again we are joined on the hip, our problems are quite common. The zoning issue that what engineer spoke about, we spent a lot of money, a lot of time giving feedback. It's stuck somewhere in the office. On Monday last week, we were in the Ministry of Housing and what do we call it? Yes, to just follow it up. It's a project that's been funded by World Bank, and by now we'll have all be able to know where we can put our residential places, commercial places, so that we're able to know what our rights are as residents. So basically, there are those things which are really clogging that really needs someone to just really fix it. Please fix those things. But again, I'll tell you this. I know about 6 people are running. I have, and me and a lot of other people who are really keen on the kind of leadership we really want. Our eyes are on 2 people. I won't tell you the other person. You are a very serious competitor in terms of leadership in the governorship position. And this I will tell you. Be smart. If your person close to you is Nzola, he knows Syokimau and a lot of people in Mavoko. If he advises you well and not just say yes to whatever you want, and he's quite honest with you because I know he will tell you how to get votes from Syokimau. If he doesn't, let me know. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Mohammed. I stand cast. Sometimes the heat of protocol can be double-edged. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chiamwa. I call him Chiamwa. We've done quite a lot for many years in Syokimau. Thank you for being candid and for the report. And I'm sure you'll give us votes. Masabumbe! Lelo! Masabumbe! Okay, thank you. I think you've pretty handled everything for Syokimau. One more thing remaining about the expressway. People cannot cross. The road is almost ready and the footbridges are not there. Nani umejaribu kuvuka hii barabara? No. How was it? Yes, I know something can be done to fast track the footbridges.
And before you finish, I'll invite you, because I said he will be able to tell you. This is not Syokimau Forum. And all other residents, please teach us. You know, in our African culture, and I'm very loud I'll be able to say this, in our African culture, you respect someone who comes to your house, rather than someone inviting you to his house. Usually in our African culture, because our cultures are the same, you will feel more respected and honored when someone comes to your house and tells you, anakuja kuomba msichana. Rather than someone telling you, hebu kuja kwa hoteli fulani ni kuomba msichana. So this is not complete. I know this is a forum to just brainstorm, but for me, I'll invite you to Syokimau. And the way to invite you to Syokimau is please talk to our chair and tell him you want to meet Syokimau people. He will get you the 25,000 by now, I think, who are eligible voters of Syokimau in one place. Don't get angry with people, because emotions will really make you miss things. People are very angry. People are very tired. Aren't you tired? People are tired and angry. Listen to them. Have the humility to be able to understand them.